Aries, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it, Aries. I hope that things are going well for you. We are currently in Aquarius season. We just moved into Aquarius last week, and we have a new moon in Aquarius on the 28th, 29th, depending on where you are located. We're also going to see some planets go direct, specifically Jupiter and Uranus at the end of the month, beginning of February. So the energy is looking nice this week. We're seeing things kind of start to rebalance and find more fluidity with what we're trying to bring into our life. Capricorn season was pretty intense, right? Lots of tension, lots of frustration, really forcing us to commit to what we are desiring to bring in, the changes that we are seeing, and better aligning with what our heart wants for our life, right? So that we can be happy and fulfilled. There's been some past stuff resurfacing. I feel like it's kind of like a final test, final trial, really being able to see, put into practice what you've learned to date. So just keep that in mind. And especially as you are setting new intentions, new goals, or refining intentions that you want to see come into your world, definitely keep that on the forefront of your mind this week as you're navigating various people, situations, etc. That's also why I like to start off with these energy cleansings. Just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out some of the limitation or hesitation we are experiencing in our life. And definitely it's a great time. Sorry, I got lost in my little world, but it's a really good time to set your own intention for the reading as well, especially if you come in with specific things on your heart, on your mind that you would love Spirit to deliver messages to you around. Give those over, be open to receive. I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them if you want me to look at what's specifically going on for you, or if you're looking for more of a rebalancing, that realignment I was talking about with mind, body, soul. I do energy healing and Ayurvedic consultations. So hit me up. I would love to support. All that info is in the description box below. All right, Aries, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so that we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. All right, Aries. So as we are moving into this week, we are seeing a little bit more support energetically. I'm getting this energy from you of like really clearing out the BS, cleansing out the nitty gritty, the things that are kind of just nuisances or annoyances or things that you just don't want it to be that way anymore. We are seeing some tension in the beginning of the week. It looks like overarching energy with the pets. I love this. I'm hearing this is kind of like finding some peace, finding some contentment within yourself, within some of the dynamics. You know, what I was thinking about with pets, what I was drawn to is that value. Like, they're always going to love you. They're always going to support you no matter what. We have those good times. We have those bad times. And it looks like you are coming from a situation where you are dealing with someone or something who's just very self-absorbed. We're getting that narcissist card. Someone who, I don't know, yeah, like just couldn't give you the love, the attention that you deserve. Maybe they were focusing on themselves too much. Maybe you're kind of over and done with some of this. I feel like you're dealing with someone that you've identified some of these issues with, and you're observing, evaluating what your next steps are going to be. I feel like you've really adjusted your expectations around situations and dynamics with people. That's why your overarching energy is really getting this love, nourishment, support. Whether you have pets, whether you believe in spirit guides, or specifically spirit animals. Sorry. There is this vibe of like you choosing to honor and support yourself in a different way because you are not getting it from someone else. And I don't feel like they're reliable, or that's just how it's coming across to you. You're not expecting them to be responsible for your thoughts and feelings, but when I'm talking about, it's the inability for them to have that reciprocity, for the equal give and take. They get very much into their own thoughts, into their own feelings, and become absorbed with it. And this feels like someone that you are continuing to deal with. Yeah, King of Wands, that's so funny. King of Wands came out reverse. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. King of Wands is someone who is pretty full of themselves, no shade, but that's just how, again, you're not receiving reciprocity in this dynamic, and you're doing everything in your power to support that, the equal give and take, right? You are even in a position where I feel like you have abundance and you're willing to share that. You're willing to share that with someone who, I don't know, maybe they don't 100% deserve that. It looks like, Aries, you're really standing in your power, and I feel like you have a lot of cards in your hands is how this is showing up. So like I was talking about 100% as I'm saying this, it looks like there are decisions on the horizon, decisions that you're going to have to make around this dynamic, around this relationship. And you know that, you see it. They're stressed out. They have a lot going on. They feel like you're stressing out, or every time, maybe you guys talk, communicate, etc., there's just this exchange of tension and stress and burden. But you're not necessarily seeing it that way, honestly. In a lot of ways, like, you feel like they're not appreciating you. You feel like they're not giving you either credit where credit is due, or just acknowledging where you are giving support. Because again, Aries, you're vibing in this really strong, grounded way. And it's putting you in a good position, because on one level, like, this situation feels very annoying to you, but then at the same time, it's like, you already know about this, been there, done that kind of energy. And the more that you take it for what it is, i.e., not take it personally, whatever this person has going on, it's part of their own stuff, right? And you are doing your best to be supportive of them, what they're trying to go after, what they're trying to create and cultivate. They do show you that they're healing. They're giving you a promise of a better future, that things are going to get better. And it feels like there is a little bit of a break from the hardship. It feels like whatever you've been dealing with with this person, with this individual, you're just accepting it for what it is. And like I said, you're taking a break, but it's not like you're not, I feel like in this break, in this time apart, you're still thinking, you're still processing through some of the stuff that's been happening and how that works out for you long term. If this is actually going to support you, or if this is going to be something where, like, you know, I don't know, something else is calling to you, something that's stirring your heart, your passions, your desire. It doesn't just have to be about sex, but this is that value of tapping into your sensuality, right? Like what makes you you. And I feel like in a lot of ways, you kind of have to, or you're looking at it like you have to take this very analytical approach to how you do things, what the process is, because you do have a lot on your plate and you're not really quite certain how you are managing this. So it looks like you're tentative to add new things on, but you also know you need more, you know? You need more, and I feel like there's this part of you that's trying to escape some of this stuff with this person, with this individual, or situation that's just making things pretty difficult. It's like, again, we're getting double confirmation on that repeated cycle. Someone that just needs to get their shit together is what I would say. And for some reason, you have this level of commitment towards this person, this individual. You have empathy towards this situation. You're letting it be what it is this week. There is still a lot of heaviness that you're dealing with, but again, you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Trust in the process, trust in your guidance, in your direction, whatever that is for you. Definitely know that you are protected through the process. Don't put a lot of extra pressure on yourself right now, Aries, because I feel like you have time. I feel like there's something or someone that, like I said, it feels seductive. It feels like something that maybe you do want to give in to temptation, right? The thing about pets, going back to the very beginning, is they always love you regardless, right? Well, with humans, unfortunately, or not, it's not usually the same, type of relationship. If we hurt people, if we mess with certain people, it really leads to bad relationships, toxicity, bad situations, unhealthy patterns and dynamics. And Spirit's really asking you to be aware of who and what this is and where this is coming from. This is that Siren card, right? Where something is tempting you. Be mindful, be conscious of what that is. Because you do have this other support that you're looking for. And it's not coming through the temptation. It's not coming through something that is going to throw you off course, that is going to maybe put you in a position where you're making a decision just because you know you have a handle on things and you could handle it maybe, but is it really what you want? Or is it just a Band-Aid? Is it something that's like kind of healing an immediate wound, instant gratification, etc.? And then it becomes a little bit more of a dicey situation. So thankfully, this is just the energy for this week, Aries. I hope that this reading helped. I hope you found messages that resonated for you here. Definitely thank you so much for your time, energy always. Drop comments below if it resonated. I love to hear, or just share in a little love, a little support. Know that I am sending all the love and blessings your way. I so appreciate all you bring to the channel.